guys, it's Jess and I'm back here with another video for you. Today I figured I'd just hop on real quick and give you guys a little bit of an update, both YouTube and health-wise. So let's start with health stuff. I think most of you know that about 3-4 weeks ago I got my gallbladder out, which has helped immensely, but I am still struggling with acid reflux stuff. So next week, Tuesday, I think it is, I'll see a new gastro team because I'm switching from one team to another to see if maybe a fresh set of eyes can give us a better perspective. My old team did half the acid reflux meds. I'm not really sure why, since we were still struggling to control them. I know it was a really high dose and everything, and there are complications with being on a high dose for too long. So maybe that had something to do with it, but without having a cause, I was a little frustrated. That being said, with taking me from like an 80 milligram dose down to a 40 milligram dose, I have really struggled health-wise over the last week and a half since that happened. Just being able to control not only the acid reflux, but the ability to eat and the pain associated with that. So for most people, acid reflux means, oh, hey, I have a little heartburn. I'm a little bit uncomfortable some of the time. Maybe after I eat a little something, especially if it's spicy or fatty or has a high sugar content, that kind of thing. For me, it's a constant thing and has been since September. Essentially, what it means is that my throat becomes very tender. It becomes hard to swallow. The pain starts not at the top of my throat, but actually at the bottom and works its way up until it affects my tongue. So the back of my tongue feels like it gets burned, and so does the back of my mouth. It's just really, really hard. It affects my breathing. It affects how much I can drink in a day. It affects what I can eat because swallowing is an issue. And when your body is dealing with that much inflammation, it runs down your system so much. So my energy level is really, really low. So most of the times I'll get up, and then by maybe an hour, 2 hours after I get up, I want to go back to bed. I don't often allow myself to do that because I'm worried that then I won't sleep at night, which often happens because laying down makes it really bad. And then once you kind of deal with all of those symptoms, when you have that much acid in your system, it causes intestinal pain. And there's a lot of indigestion and that kind of thing. I know this is a lot of information to give you guys, but I'm just trying to be totally honest on why the channel has been so kind of up and down. It really depends on if I can control all of these symptoms, especially since we don't have a cause. I will say the gallbladder removal fixed, I think, almost everything outside of the things that are being affected by the acid reflux. Because when they took my gallbladder out, I had the beginning of a massive infection. And then I had like 50 stones in my gallbladder, which is an insane amount, I guess. I don't really know. There are 2 different types of stones that you can have. There is what they call a pigment stone, or you can have a cholesterol stone. So I had pigment stones, which incidentally are a little bit prettier. So I'm going with that. Someone asked me if I kept them to make jewelry. The answer is no. I didn't even think of that. But they were really pretty black stones. And you get those type of stones if your gallbladder does not have the ability to, I believe, empty completely, or you have an excess of bile somehow. It's kind of like if you took a pot of water out of like a river and you boiled that down and you have this like sediment in the bottom, that's what was happening with my gallbladder, to the point where it finally got so full of stones that nothing could make its way in or out. And once you reach that point, it's kind of inevitable for the gallbladder itself to get infected. So I'm really happy we were able to get that out, and I am feeling a lot better. I've been told by multiple people that I am looking better. I no longer look like death. Makeup is a wonderful thing, but it's nice to not have to wear makeup all the time in order to look normal. So I'm really grateful for that. So that's kind of the life stuff that's going on. Along with that, we of course have the COVID stuff. I am located in Michigan, which currently has the highest contagion rate for COVID. But I was able to, because of my health issues, plus the fact that my husband runs an internet providing service and stuff. And so he's in and out of customers' homes and that kind of thing. So I was able to get at least my first vaccine shot. And so was my husband. And we also were able to get one for our 16-year-old, which is amazing. I know there's a lot of controversy around the shot, but we wanted to try and be as safe as we can, especially having grandparents that are, they're older, they have some health issues, nothing like catastrophic, but things that if they were to get COVID would cause issues. So now, once we're fully, we have our second dose, we feel a little bit better about seeing them. And it's just one of those things. But that has caused a whole lot of additional stress in the state. And there's been a lot of fluctuation as far as schooling for my 4 kids, because they want to go back full time, like the state in general. They were given this huge incentive to do that. And then the numbers shot up. And so whether or not that was a good decision is kind of up in the air. We were supposed to go back full time on Monday, but Easter Sunday, they sent out an email saying we were going to have a snow day on Monday so that they could reorganize what they were doing, and everybody's schedules changed. So getting a video out earlier this week with all of that chaos just wasn't possible. So that's kind of the general thing about what's been going on. I did decide to take this time to take a step back and decide, well, what do I want to happen with my channel? And here's the gist. I want to keep this channel just for pins. I know I've been doing pins as well as my planning, and I love both of them. They are what keeps me sane in this crazy, crazy world. And I think each pin is gorgeous and beautiful, and I love being able to look at these different pieces of artwork and tell you about the history of them, or open new boxes and talk about, well, what is this mystery set? So I've decided that I'm going to keep the Dizney Jess channel just for pin content, and I started to spin off a new channel. I've created an Instagram account as well as a YouTube channel, although I haven't posted anything there as of yet, hopefully this weekend. But the new channel is going to be called My Magical Planner, because I do plan to continue to create spreads that are Disney based. So I will link both of those down below. Know that the planning videos will be coming soon. I will pop on here to let you know when that first video comes up. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'm able to record that today. And speaking of recording, I will have another video coming to you guys soon, because I just purchased a new camera. I have been doing all of my videos, well, in the very beginning, I used my phone. And then after, 3-4 months, I upgraded to the G7X Mark II, which I have adored. It's a great camera. It's small, it's compact, it goes everywhere with me. So I wanted something that had the versatility of this, but the functionality of my big camera, because I also have a Canon 5D Mark II from way back when I used to do some photography. I had a very small photo studio where I did portraits, and I love having the interchangeable lenses and that kind of thing. So I kind of sort of bought a new camera. And not only that, I got a creator's kit, and I've done an unboxing. I just haven't finished. Like, I wanted to give you guys my views on the camera and everything, because I got the Canon creator kit with it, which came with a special tripod, the camera, lenses, and like a new microphone, which I'm using today. So hopefully sound quality is better. And I don't know, it's just really interesting. I'm trying to figure out some of the new settings and everything. I think I put it on audio today because I need to figure out where all the manual settings that I want are and everything, but I still wanted to get a video up to you guys. So that's kind of the gist of where things are. Know that there's going to continue to be pen videos here. I will be making that transition for the planning videos. It might take a couple of weeks. I do have one collaboration in the works with Robin about our Simply Gilded packages, which we've done for the last couple of months. And I'm going to try and talk with her and communicate with her and figure out whether or not to do that before I make the transition, because that might make sense so that people don't get lost in the shuffle. So that's kind of where things stand as of right now. I will try to keep you guys updated on occasion, as I have been over the last couple of months, but I still don't have any answers. I actually, for the health stuff, I found an acid reflux / GERD, which is essentially acid reflux. It doesn't go away. Website. It has 37.5 thousand people on it. And I posted, about what has happened to me and asked if anybody on the forum had ever had anything like that happened. And so far I've found 0 people. So considering that and the fact that I've gone through like 7, 8 doctors that have all told me they've never in their lives seen anything like this. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm really hoping that we can find some answers and get things a little bit better under control, if nothing else, because the pain can get really bad. Anyhow, so that's all I have for today. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.